Every aspect of the Republican convention is being covered. It's documented in print, photos, video. One guy, though, I got to give him props. He's capturing the moment in a very unusual way, an Etch A Sketch. And if you remember using one as a kid like I do, you know how impossible it is to even draw a straight line. But George Vlosich has mastered this. I mean, come on. And what he's drawing is getting so much attention outside the convention this week. One of our producers tracked him down, and they got him at the CNN Grill in Cleveland, and George joins me now. George, you are incredible. I can't believe these pictures. I understand you started very, very young, like most of us did. In fact, I think I can show your first one. Is this one of the first ones you did of the Capitol? Let's show it right now.
The U.S. Capitol, yeah.
You were about 10 when you did that?
Old,
10 years old.
We were actually going to Washington, D.C., yep. And it was, we stopped over at my grandparents' house to say goodbye, and you know, my mom pulled out her old Etch A Sketch from when she was a little girl and threw it in the back seat for us to play around with. And I did the U.S. Capitol building, and my parents took a look at it and couldn't believe it. And we pulled over to a gas station to take a picture of it, and that was it. So
it's pretty good, not bad for a 10-year-old. But then you took it way beyond that. I can't even begin to tell you that the intricacy of this. When did you say, I'm going to try and do this for real?
Well, I started doing just simple things like, you know, like comic book stuff, Batman, Superman, that type of thing, and then I got into like sports. So I love sports, and I tried to combine those two things, sports and art. And I remember the first player I did, you know, when I was little was Cal Ripken, and it didn't look anything like him. And then I just kept practicing at it and kept working at it and looking off of baseball cards. And I finally got it to look like him. And then I went down to the stadium, and he invited me on the field, and I was like, whoa, this is great. So from that point on, just kind of kept doing a lot of the athletes that I enjoy watching and stuff like that. And I've gotten a chance to meet from Muhammad Ali to Michael Jordan to LeBron, and worked with, you know, some of the biggest names in sports and entertainment, which is just, I mean, by playing with a little red toy is really cool.
A little red toy. Have any of your more recent subjects seen your work, and how do they react to seeing themselves in Etch A Sketch art?
I mean, they have. You know, everybody that I do, I usually get a chance to meet and show them my work, and they, you know,
wow.
But they're amazed by it, just like everybody else. I mean, it's something that, you know, how do you impress someone that has seen everything and done everything, and show them something that unique like this, and they're just amazed by it and can't believe it's actually done in an Etch A Sketch. So.
That video that you did that went online of you doing the sketch of LeBron went viral. I mean, that people went bananas because we've all tried this. And I tried to write my name, and I would give up. My sister would bump me in the back of the car, and my letters would go all awry. What is the secret? I mean, don't give it all away, but what is it? Just hours and hours?
No,
is it having a very steady hand?
Well, I mean, I think it's just a lot of practice. Like I said, I've been doing it from, you know, since I was 10 years old, but and I make them permanent, so when they're done, I frame them in a shadow box, and they're a permanent piece of artwork. It's aluminum powder inside, and so it sticks to the glass when you shake it. So if I remove all the powder that's in there, and you go to turn it upside down, you know, I've shipped them across the world, actually, and done them for people, you know, in places that I was like, you even know what an Etch A Sketch is. So it's pretty cool to see the reach that that my work has gotten, and you know, it's just it always amazes people, yeah.
And I understand they take some 70 to 80 hours, and we're seeing some video there. You've also done these beautiful big murals that have a very similar feel to your Etch A Sketch art, but these are big pieces, and you've done those in various places.
Yep. So I mean, I have a few in Cleveland. I have one in the casino here in Cleveland. I just did a piece for the Cleveland Browns, which is like a 40-foot mural. So I'm taking the line work of the Etch A Sketch, creating all the line work on the Etch A Sketch, and then taking those and doing paintings behind them and making them into like 40-foot murals, which is really cool. And you know, I've always tried to do stuff with the Etch A Sketch that no one else has done before, and push it and see where I could take it. And you know, it's just something truly unique and different with the murals, and then still having the story behind it, but having this large, you know, painting and pieces. So.
I think you've done it. Are you hoping to get the one of Donald Trump in front of him? Are you hoping to show it to him?
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great too. I've been invited to the White House. I've gotten a chance to meet Clinton and Gore. I did a gallery show during the inauguration in 2008 with Shepard Fairey, and you know, we do a lot of pop culture stuff. So it would be great to get it in front of him and show him and see what he thinks.
Well, if you happen to see a helicopter flying overhead Cleveland today, the chances are it's
Right.
Donald Trump. So let us know if you happen to get a chance to put it in front of him. George Vlosich, amazing
Sounds
talent
good.
you have, my friend. Thanks for making time to join us from the CNN Grill there in
Thanks so
Cleveland.
much.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Some more news for you here. More